You wish we had a grill hooked up to that.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever plan on doing that? That might be a good idea.
Okay, so how many more do we have?
2 more.
Well, let's get them done.
Here, I'll give you one, Mom.
Okay, thanks for helping. I appreciate it.
Oh, this one is loaded. Dad, you need to move. Oh, jeez.
Heavy, heavy. Lots of honey. Look at that, isn't that cool? Did you guys even get it all out of there? Pretty much. Bees are going to enjoy those. We put those in their hives and they're going to be like super excited because they get to clean out all that honey. Then they'll have some really nice uncapped areas to lay in and all kinds of stuff like that. You wonder if what?
If that hot knife would work better on this older stuff.
No, because I'm having problems even getting the knife past it itself because they're not even. See what I mean? Look.
No, you would think
See how it's not even all the way across?
Yeah.
So that's on frames that are more level and above the wood, then maybe. But not with this because I have to use the little scratcher and just uncap. Yeah, these frames are, I think a lot of these are from when we got our nukes in the first place. Either that or they could have been some of Steve's frames from the beginning. This one might be Steve's from when we got our very first hive. And he gave us some drum comb, remember? That's why it's a little darker. Ooh, I'm actually getting into this one. Look at that. Look how cool that is, guys. You see that? Looks like snake skin almost. I know, gross, but it's kind of cool. Let me get back over there. See, that's the way I like them, when they build them out far enough that you can just chop it all off with a knife. There we go. Let me get this side now. Get some of this off up here. How many we have left?
1.
How many can you fit in the extractor right now? 2?
2.
So this one and that one?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Almost done with this part. And then I think we got this one. You're all set. And I need the other one.
This one is probably the least I've actually seen of all of them.
Yeah, there's not much. But see, look. Let me show you something, Zai. See, there's no nectar in these holes either, in these cells. So if there's no nectar and there's a little bit of honey, I'm just going to go ahead and grab that, give them even more room. But if there was nectar in here, and this wasn't all drawn out, or all filled out with honey, I can't extract it because that nectar would mix with the honey that's capped, and it would cause the moisture level in the honey to be too high, and it would cause it to ferment and go bad. So, but because there's no nectar in this frame, I can go ahead and take this. Okay? Just remember that. Good information. It's sliding on me.
I know.
I just figure get as much out of there and out of their way as possible. You know, they do have some honey in there still, but not a lot.
Are you gonna, after this, you gonna put that stuff out to be robbed, or you gonna
No,
put it in there?
no. I'm going to try to get a hold of Maureen.
Yeah.
And in the next few days when it's not raining, I'm gonna see if I can get her suited up.
Oh.
And she can help me put them all back. So I'm only gonna chop it where the honey is here. So I don't wanna, can you let go please?
Sure.
Thank you very, very much. So I can't turn it. And I'm only going to do it where it's got honey. I'm not going to touch the other cells that are on here. So, all right. Here you go. Here you go, John. You can take this one. Okay, is there any more that we need to do? Maybe we can look down into the extractor.
The other one.
I think I'm going to get my...
Twist it?
No, I mean like you pull it up and then put it upside down.
I'm going to get
Put it
my
back.
phone all sticky.
Do it this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, you got to get the lids on.
I know, I'm just slowly turning it.
This is called the extractor, and what happens is they're going to spin this, and it's going to force all of the honey out of the side of the frame that is on the outside toward the wall. And then they're going to go ahead after that, all that honey is out of there. They're going to turn the frames around and do the same thing again on the other side. I got it. Who needs it? I have a feeling I'm going to have to stop this because it's going to overflow. We got, or I should say, we have a lot of honey. So that's going to drip down through the double mesh. There's a small mesh here, and then there's one that's a little bit bigger in the bottom, and it drains, or the opposite, whichever. But there's 2 layers of mesh, and it will drip down into the bucket. And then you see we've got this other gate down the bottom. Once it's gone through this whole process, that is where we fill our jars from. So we have tons of honey in here, as you can see. And it's got to be, all the wax has got to come out through this mesh screen. And it looks like I could put a little more. It's dripping pretty quickly, which is nice. Can't wait to see how many jars we get. If you need it, let me know.